Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Silver Bullet Concept. In today's video, I am going to review the trade that I took Friday afternoon, which is the Silver Bullet PM session. That session is between 2 and 3 p.m. New York time. Of course, we have our time frame set to New York, UTC4. And we are trading on the S&P 500. So this trade played out very, very nicely. It was very simple, very stress-free, and this method of trading, these setups work Monday through Friday every single week, either in the AM session, the PM session, and more times than not in both sessions. So in today's video, we're just going to review this and kind of go over what I saw and kind of mark up the charts with you guys and show you how simple this is and how easy it is to really learn it, and let's just dive a little bit into it. So taking a look at the higher time frame, we're going to look at the daily time frame. So we've been very, very bullish lately, right? And so what we have here on the daily time frame is this fair value gap. And all week we've been kind of anticipating price to sort of come back in and fill this price imbalance. And that's what it's doing. So Friday, we were looking for potential sells, and we don't trade on the daily. This is just the higher time frame. So going to the 5 minute, that is where we were looking for our entry. Now, more times than not, we are looking at the 1 minute, and I will show you guys that the 1 minute did give an entry, but the 5 minute just looked a whole lot cleaner. And so that's what we were looking at Friday and PM session. So let's take a look here. We have buy side liquidity right here. We have relatively equal highs, right? Price came down and price came back up, and it took out the buy side liquidity, as you can see here. Buy side liquidity taken out. Now we're looking for sells. A sell setup after the buy side liquidity is taking out on the 5. So we have buy side liquidity taken out. We had a high here, a low here, and a higher high, which was the buy side liquidity being taken out. So this right here, these two candles sort of acting like a support. This is our breaker. So we're going to chart this up here, right? So we have our breaker. And as the candles continue to paint on the chart, we're looking at this swing low candle wick, right? So that would be our market structure shift if candles were to break below. And that's exactly what happened here. We had candle 1, candle 2, and candle 3. And candle 2 gave us that fair value gap. Candle 3 gave us that market structure shift. So as this was happening, as this candle closed, we marked up our fair value gap, or this indicator gave me the fair value gap. So confirmation 1 is a breaker. Confirmation 2 is the market structure shift. And confirmation number 3 is going to be a retracement back into that fair value gap. Another thing is when you have a breaker and a fair value gap right on top of each other, that is a very good sign that this trade should play out into your favor. So as price broke market structure, we watched it retrace, and as it came in back into the fair value gap, we looked for shorts. So we took shorts right here on this candle as the second candle closed inside of the fair value gap. We took some shorts. So we set our stops at 5. Stops are going to be 5 always, or however you want to manage your risk, but the by the book is 5 points. And we took it down on this one 10 points. It was a very solid trade. And as you can see, it barely gave us any sort of resistance to the downside and just played out very, very nicely. This is a very solid trade for the PM session, and it played out in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. So about between 20 and 25 minutes, we took our 10 points. Now, again, we're always at least looking for 5. You cannot be greedy. If you're at 5, you can always take 5. Another thing is if you want to look for 10, once you're down in profit, or once you're up in profit to 5 points, you can always set your stop loss to break even. And as it goes down, let's say 6, 7, you can always move your stops down with it. That way you're going to be in profit as you're looking for your 10, right? And this one just played out very nicely, and we got our 10, no problem at all. So this is just a very simplified review of the PM session trade that I took this Friday. And this one was a very, very simple trade. Now, we do have a Discord. If you guys are interested in diving a little deeper into this, we go over mindset trading, the psychology of trading, holding your stop loss, holding your, taking your take profits. We do live trading every morning at 8 a.m., usually PM session as well. So if that's something you guys are interested in joining, the link is going to be in the bio. Feel free to give that a look, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for stopping in.